If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Integrity without knowledge is weak and useless, and knowledge without integrity is dangerous and dreadful. Knowledge is like money. To be of value, it must circulate, and in circulating, it can increase in quantity and, hopefully, in value. No amount of reading or memorizing will make you successful in life. It is the understanding and application of wise thought which counts. Learning is the beginning of wealth. Learning is the beginning of health. Learning is the beginning of spirituality. Searching and learning is where the miracle process all begins. The greatest obstacle to discovery is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowledge. Knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. Here is a great difference between knowing a thing and understanding it. You can know a lot and not really understand anything. If we want our children to value education, then we must show our appreciation for knowledge. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. You must know all there is to know in your particular field, and keep on the alert for new knowledge. The least difference in knowledge between you and another man may spell his success and your failure. If most of us remain ignorant of ourselves, it is because self-knowledge is painful, and we prefer the pleasures of illusion. You are not entitled to your opinion. You are entitled to your informed opinion. No one is entitled to be ignorant. Everything you have done and been through is valuable and important. In order to be who you are, to know what you know, to be where you are in this moment, you needed to go through what you went through. Take the attitude of a student. Never be too big to ask questions. Never know too much to learn something new. Knowledge is power. Rather, knowledge is happiness, because to have knowledge, broad, deep knowledge, is to know true ends from false and lofty things from low. To know the thoughts and deeds that have marked man's progress is to feel the great heartthrobs of humanity through the centuries, and if one does not feel in these pulsations a heavenward striving, one must indeed be deaf to the harmonies of life. Knowledge is no guarantee of good behavior, but ignorance is a virtual guarantee of bad behavior. At all times, it has not been the age, but individuals alone who have worked for knowledge. It was the age which put Socrates to death by poison, the age which burnt Huss. The ages have always remained alike. The improvement of the understanding is for two ends. First, for our own increase of knowledge. Secondly, to enable us to deliver and make out that knowledge to others. The more extensive a man's knowledge of what has been done, the greater will be his power of knowing what to do. Knowledge must be gained by ourselves. Mankind may supply us with facts, but the results, even if they agree with previous ones, must be the work of our own minds. Knowledge is indivisible. When people grow wise in one direction, they are sure to make it easier for themselves to grow wise in other directions as well. On the other hand, when they split up knowledge, concentrate on their own field, and scorn and ignore other fields, they grow less wise, even in their own field. The greatest gift is a passion for reading. It is cheap. It consoles. It distracts. It excites. It gives you knowledge of the world and experience of a wide kind. It is a moral illumination. Knowledge always desires increase. It is like fire, which must first be kindled by some external agent, but which will afterwards propagate itself. The desire of knowledge, like the thirst of riches, increases ever with the acquisition of it. One of the marks of a great teacher lies not only in an ability to impart knowledge, but also in knowing when to encourage a student to go off on his own. As we acquire knowledge, things do not become more comprehensible, but more mysterious. Knowledge is not simply another commodity. On the contrary, knowledge is never used up. It increases by diffusion and grows by dispersion. In my mind, the purpose of education is to enable human beings to develop their full potential, intellectually and spiritually. That means that students have to be empowered to pursue self-knowledge and the skills that will help them be of service to their fellow human beings. Education should encourage people to develop their curiosity about life. Above all, it should not trivialize either the students or their lives. It is not enough to have knowledge. One must apply it. It is not enough to have wishes. One must also accomplish it. As our circle of knowledge expands, so does the circumference of darkness surrounding it. We can be knowledgeable with other men's knowledge, but we cannot be wise with other men's wisdom. We have a hunger of the mind which asks for knowledge of all around us, and the more we gain, the more is our desire. The more we see, the more we are capable of seeing. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Knowledge rests not upon truth alone, but upon error also. Knowledge comes by taking things apart, analysis, but wisdom comes by putting things together. Knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power which knowledge gives.
Please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get more such inspiring videos.